Okay, another Saturday. It's been a really crazy day and I can't find my tripod, so I'm holding the camera with my hand. So I'm very sorry if the lighting is bad and my hair is bad and everything. I'm sorry. um, in this video, I want to talk about rape. Um, there was someone actually just yesterday in my local area who, on her way to school, a fellow student who she knew, they were walking together and he started kissing on her and forced himself on her. He was 16. I'm not sure how old she was, but he did rape her. And rape is something that is more common than most people realize. The ratio, I believe, is 1 in 3 people will be raped at some point in their life. And knowing my family and my close friends, over half of them have had some sort of bad sexual encounter, molestation or rape, including myself. And that's a scary thing. And the reason why it's such a big issue is we need to be careful with our children what we're doing. Now, I don't have any kids, but I do have young nieces and nephews. And we're in a society and we're in a time where you can't just leave your kids with anybody, and you can't just, you know, trust anybody with your children. You need to, check out, where you're leaving your kids for daycare. See if they have what they call a daycare cam or a nanny cam. My aunt actually does that. My little cousin, who is a little over a year old, actually at his daycare, she pays $2 extra a month to where she can sign onto her computer at any time and look in that room and see what he's doing and what's going on. And I think that's a great thing to be provided, and parents need to take advantage of that because there's so many molestation cases, and 90%, this is the scary part, 90% of rapes happen among people that know each other. And about 60% of those are family members. And with kids and with children, even teenagers, my parents don't know what's happened to me. And I don't feel necessary to tell them. It doesn't affect my life anymore the way it used to. But it's just going to bring that sadness and that strife back. And, everybody's different. Some people feel the need to tell others and some don't. And I don't. And it doesn't bother me. I don't think about it. It's something that happened and it was unfortunate. And, not, it hasn't always been that easy. Trust me. I struggled with it for a long time. And it happened when I was 17. But it's been years have passed and I've managed to overcome it. And it's not easy for everybody, and everybody's different. And as parents, we need to, and even as just adults in general, we need to really care and show concern for the youth of the world, and not crowd children, or preteens. They don't need to be crowded or shoved into a corner or locked in their room until they're 25. But we do need to be attentive to our children and what's going on and any different activities that they may be engaging themselves in that isn't really normal for them. Because 9 times out of 10, kids are going to be scared to tell parents or an adult because they don't know what's going on. They don't know what's happened, especially when they're younger. And you don't know what their perpetrator is telling them, that this is okay. A lot of kids are raped as kids, as children, 4 and 5, and it's happening up until they're 11 or 12 because their uncle or their grandfather or their father is telling them that this is normal. And they don't know any different. So it's really something that is an underlining issue that really needs, some light shed on it, and really need to watch out for rape. And it's something that's very devastating and it can affect somebody for a long time and possibly for the rest of their life. A lot of men and women who have been raped find it very hard to be sexually intimate, which can cause it very difficult to have a stable relationship, especially when, you want kids someday or you're trying to get married. That sexual boundary can be a big issue. But number one is that the victim is never the cause for the action, regardless. And I don't care if you're a prostitute. I don't care if there's a man or woman standing on the corner butt ass naked selling their body. If they say no, that means no, regardless of whether they're a stripper or a prostitute or whatever the fuck they're doing. No means no regardless. Prostitute, stripper, like I said, whatever. It means no. And everybody has the right to say no, and everybody should be respected in that manner. And obviously, rape is something that's always going to continue, and it's never going to stop. But as a group of people, as attentive parents and aunts and uncles and godparents and just regular good old adult citizens, we can bring that number down to a very small number compared to what it is now. And it's something that we should focus on, because the youth, they're going to take over the world when we're gone, and they should be in right mind, and they should feel secure in their home and in their family and with their friends, and not have to grow up with one more obstacle in their way. So, just a little video. Like I said, a lot's been going on this week. So, I'm a little tired, but I just kind of want to get that off my chest. I just felt it's something that needed to be addressed after seeing that on the news. That rape is a big issue that we all really need to focus on, and really try to bring that number down to the bare minimum. Get it down as low as we possibly can. So that's about it for this Saturday. Be looking forward to next Saturday. I'm going to be doing a lot of research and some statistics this week. And I might possibly be bringing a 2-part video next Saturday. So be looking forward to that. And I think that's about it. So light and love. Everybody be safe. Hug your kids. Talk with your kids. Make sure they're educated on what is okay and what is not okay as far as their body. And blessed be, and everybody have a wonderful night.